What's going on YouTube? What's going on you guys? It's your boy Matt Thomas, it's your boy Royalty, and I'm back with another video. A lot of you guys been asking, as me being a two-way player, how do I get to be a two-way player? What do I do to make sure that I play defense and I play offense? It's easy for you to put up 25 points, but it's hard to stop somebody from scoring. So what I'm about to put you guys through is show you one of my defensive routines, one of my defensive workouts that keeps me engaged, keeps me sharp, and keeps me ahead of my defender. One thing I want to say is that I know you guys watch my videos. Of course, you guys see me scoring, but I definitely sit down. I do not like people scoring on me. So what I want you to pay attention to is what I got going, and don't click off this video.
I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso.
To God be the glory, all blessings, you heard? One of the first things I want to do is that I like to put on a weighted vest and make myself heavier. If I can move at a faster pace heavier, when I take it off, I'll move like lightning. That's one of the biggest advantages. You want to put yourself at a disadvantage when you work out. So when you get to the games, it's much easier. This right here is a very good weight vest. It sits like a t-shirt. So one thing I can say is that I don't feel the excessive weight. So you definitely can get this going. Right now we're gonna get some defensive slides. And yeah, you gotta wanna play defense, period. No matter how much work you put in, you gotta wanna play defense. Let's go.
One thing about defensive slides is you want to move as fast as you can. You want to hit side to side and make sure you're sprinting off laterally to the next point. The thing about defensive slides is that it requires a lot of effort, a lot of will. You have to want to do it. So the fact that I added a weight vest put a whole lot of more pressure on my legs, on my chest, on my calves. It made me push further. This is what you want to do when you're trying to become an elite defender.
I tell you gotta want to play defense. It's easy to put the ball in the basket, but to really be out here doing these defensive slides, 15, 20 pounds in your body. First two sets you do loaded. Loaded is with the weight vest on. As you guys can see, it's not easy. The next two, I'm gonna do unloaded. The reason being is I want my body to adapt. I want to do it heavy. I want to do it natural. And yeah, make the tough situations. We retire, make champions out of all of us.
Here in this particular part of the video, it's almost as if you're moving as fast as you can. Imagine your body weighing 30 more pounds than what it's used to, and then you taking it off and running. When I started doing these defensive sprints, these defensive slides, my body moves so fast. And the reason why I took the weight vest off was so my body could get adjusted and my muscles get adjusted. But this is what we do. Behind closed doors, we work hard, so it matters when it counts.
I don't know if you guys are asking, why am I sprinting out after the last defensive slide? One thing I'm telling my body is, after you get the defensive stop, you gotta go for the fast break. Make sure you make that layup. Next workout is we're gonna change directions. This is very imperative, especially if you're guarding the guard like me, or guarding the guard like a Kyrie or a Kemba or anybody, no matter what's your defensive position. But what I wanna show you is that before I go through it, we're gonna start on the baseline. As you're starting on the baseline, the biggest thing is that you'll sprint straight across at a diagonal angle. You'll hit the free throw line. You're gonna slide across the free throw. Open your hip to sprint off. back to the baseline, open back up, slide, and sprint right into it. We can go through this 3 times. 3 times, obviously, like I said, loaded. We want to make this very, very tough. Make it so tough that you probably don't see the results until you get into the game. You start seeing yourself get those LeBron steals and those chase down blocks. So this is very, 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 very important that you do this. Just as important as you make shots. It's just as important as you make free throws. We want to make sure that we get this working. Ran through that one twice. As you guys can see, like I said, it's loaded. I think whether loaded or not loaded, this is gonna be a tough workout. Good thing I'm not mic'd up today, so y'all don't hear me breathing like a T-Rex. But yeah, we're gonna go on to the next workout, which is this unloaded 3 times through. So that's a little bit longer as far as defending, having to get out further from the free throw line extended, from the baseline. It's really closing out, being smart. As you guys see, I shuffle, just in case the person blows by me. I can either open up my hip and slide, or what? You never know. But you wanna make sure that you have the whole package full. As if the workout isn't already hard, you know, with the weighted vest, we want to make it even more harder. Like I said, we want to make things so difficult during the training methods that when we get to the game, it's purely easy. You know, we don't want to figure out things once we get to the game. We want to know it 100%, know our push our limits, and really get to this point. So right now, I got a resistant band. This resistant band is kind of tense. The further you extend, the further you push it, the harder it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this around myself while I have the weight vest on. And I'm gonna slide out, probably try to see if I can extend to the block. If I can get to the block, that's a good enough resistance to create some tension. So, you got it. See if you got a gate around your park. These bands aren't too expensive. They're actually a pretty decent price. Maybe like $40. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap this around. Make sure it's secure tight. And then we're going to slide out over here. The defensive slide is going to become here. Bang, bang, tap, slide. Don't let it pull you. Right back. Let's say we'll do about 10 of those. Then we'll turn around and make sure we get the other side. Cool? This is tiring. After doing defensive slides, one thing I want to emphasize is just full on sprints, holding your position while having this weight and this resistance at the same time. Try to get that like speed like LeBron or whoever's your top guards that you think is fast, and then go from there.
Can I borrow this for just a second?
The basketball?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna hold my position for about 3-4 seconds. Touch back, sprint out again. Hold my position. Real hard work. Really, really, really hard work. I don't know if you guys think I'm making it look like it's easy. Trust me, it's not. Like I said, I'm trying to get into the shape that I know I'm the best at, that I know that I'm very talented at. You know, it's hard getting out of shape, but getting back is even more of a struggle. Staying consistent, beating your mind, and beating the critics, you know what I mean? Like I said, we get so caught up in social media nowadays that we get so caught up in watching, not coming out and doing the work. So I'm out here doing the work. I'm waiting on y'all. Now we're gonna do this without the weight vest. Might seem like it's a little bit lighter, but what we're doing is fatiguing the muscles out, making sure we get these hip flexors fired up, getting these thighs and calves sharp and strong, and make sure we cut our defenders off. And we the only ones that want to score 30 points. Nobody else. For the last workout, this is like a love-hate relationship for me. This little ball is very powerful, very, very powerful. This little ball is like one of the infinity stones, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is, as you guys seen, like I did the long closeout, I did the short closeout, I did the defensive slides, I did resistance, I did everything that you've seen. I fatigued myself out so much. But the biggest thing right now is that when you're tired and when you're fatigued, it's about your mental. So right now what I'm gonna have the ball be thrown at me while I'm doing defensive slides, and I have to catch it. Catch it with the right hand, catch it with the left hand. The reason being is you want to get deflections. Deflections is a big reason why people lead the league in steals, the reason why people get fast break, points and stuff like that. And if you can get about 4 to 6 fast break points in a game, so get your confidence going, and that adds to your point average. You know what I mean? And who doesn't want to score points? So defense wins championships, offense sell tickets. So we're gonna get this last workout done, and I hope you guys like it. So for the last workout, this is one of the toughest workouts. I cannot finish my workout unless I catch this ball. I know it might seem crazy, but what I'm doing is I'm going from baseline to the top of the key with one bounce of a tennis ball. This right here makes you work on your fast twitch muscle fibers. You know, it makes you work on being quick off of thinking, anticipating, and getting there. So let's try to do it in one go. Okay, there you have it. That's the end of the workout. As you guys see, this is my defensive tips for trying to be an elite defender. It's not gonna happen overnight. You definitely gotta put in the time. You definitely gotta put in the work. Thanks to my boy E for helping me out. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You did. Let's carry.